This is a really, really large map. Hello to all you wonderful weirdos out there. I am the one and only former Moon God. Welcome back to this playthrough experience that I'm bringing to you here in the form of the Morrow's Golden Country, a Sacred Stones ROM hack that you can check out right in the description because that patch is ready for you to download. I will not tell you anything else because that would be illegal. And at that point, you're just taking the risk. You're taking the risk like I have. Last video, we just continued our lore diving into these ruins, and now we're going to get more lore dives. Despite the calamity that befell Holanis, those who lived pressed onward. Some even believed that with just a bit of fine-tuning, the energies could be contained. Of course, the chain reaction led to the death of most of Almiron's dragons. Curiously, domesticated wyverns bred for human flight were spared. Perhaps the breeding process diluted their energies? In any case, Holanis' brightest were left in a ruined nation, devoid of the dragons that were to be its salvation. In an act of desperation, the dwindling population created the simulacrums. Artificial dragons meant to capture the power held by the real dragons. The simulacrums would go on to spell the end for the last of Holanis. False dragons, but then, where are they still coming from? Let's press onward. Oh wow, that's a shift. A gilded sword. And a highly defensive dragon. I really do like this remix of the Dragon's Gate theme. Like, it's really fitting. It's really fitting for this context, especially since this game is about dragons too. And yeah, I want to see what salvation looks like. Oh. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. Magic, skill, speed, luck, resistance. Oh my god, advancing dragons. Cool. Well, let's use that smite tome on one of them. Whoa, that's a 50% crit rate. Dang. Ooh, let's go Blair! Wow, we're already just going ahead and just completely doing some major crap already. HP, luck, resistance. Okay, go back. And there's also a treasure chest over there. I'm going to try and trigger that wyvern. With, yeah. Let's trigger the the Wyvern's actions with Joseph. Yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary. This is much more restrained and allows the sounds to be a little bit more balanced. It's nothing like the last thing, but yeah, okay. Like that's one heck of a lore drop though. That's one heck of a lore drop. Just like using dragons to fuel energies and then, you know, creating artificial dragons to try and replicate it and wipe out the rest of Atlantis. And then some things just start to, you know, make more sense the more, like, you know, things just, yeah. I gotta get into position to, like, also, like, head straight for that, that Swordmaster so that I don't, like, do that. Oh, sheesh, you have 30 speed, man. 30 speed. Probably the only conditions where his quick repose skill might actually come in handy. Wow, this has gotten, like, really, really insane all of a sudden. And Iron Bow KO. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Wyvern. And no, does not advance. Okay, well, in that case. Take you out quick. Guess he must be weighed down by the Gilded Sword, I don't know. And now one more dragon to take out. This might be a solid utility of these two characters. Swarp, and just because the dude has Cantle Plus, Dance for Rachel, and then he can get the heck out of there. And out of the range of the Wyvern. Man, yeah, I think, like, the fun part about, like, having some incredibly broken position skills is just, like, you really are, like, the only limitation for, like, how well you, like, do stuff is just, you know, how much you're willing to invest and put in the effort to, like, make them work. Is anyone still level 6 on our side? Oh my god, Peggy. Peggy is still level 6. I mean, she is a staff wielder, but maybe she could gain the boss kill right at the bottom there. I'll do that. I'll do that for her. Who was level 7 on my list of... Still... Where the fuck? Oh, Jeff. Silly Jeff. You know what? I think we got a rune sword on the last couple maps, so... I know I still have one from, like, the whole ethical debate, so... You know what? Your magic is pretty on par with your strength, so... Let's give you the rune sword. One of our rune swords, at least. And then... equip that thing. I don't know how much it will weigh you down, but it should hopefully be enough that with your 12 constitution... Oh wow, you do not get weighed down by the rune sword. Holy moly. I mean, you can also wield bows too, so... I've yet to see that animation. Maybe I should, like, give him a bow for practice and see, like, how that goes. Wow, I went a majority of this entire game not realizing what the assassin, like... I mean, that's also just a busted use of a rune sword, too, so... like... Thanks, man. Shav levels up. He is level 8. HP, skill, speed. Let's see what the assassin, bow animation looks like. Oh. Well, nothing fantastic, but it works. Solid crit animation, too. I'm glad we were able to, like, actually see both right there. HP, strength, speed, luck. Oh, it's not over yet. There's no victory music playing, so... I wonder if, like, there's gonna be another area to travel to. Oh my goodness gracious. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Okay, and time for another lore drop. And now I'm all out of save points, so this... hopefully... pick that. Jormungandr. 20% area of effect within 2 tiles of target on initiation. That's... interesting. Okay. Oh, let's see here. I leave these messages in what remains of Zamstadt Temple. I'm not sure how much longer I have to live. If they get in here. For the future, I leave a gift. I also leave behind simulacra of Hellenis' finest warriors. Those who prove worthy against these phantasms shall be given my gift. Find it in the innermost sanctum, and deliver us unto a new tomorrow. And... I'm not sorry. What I did, we all did, was for the future. The innermost sanctum. We're almost there. Okay, so... the innermost sanctum is... oh, okay, so this is the innermost sanctum here. Flame sword. Flame sword and... oh my goodness, a generic trickster. And a divine dragon. Oh. 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 Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, this is kind of sweet. Okay, so the last little bit of this, I'm going to be charging towards... is there an auto function here? No, there's not. There's not an auto function to, like, auto move stuff. Holy moly, this is a solid chapter 20, like, of this game, man. It took me a solid, like, hour and 30 to get through. Just because of, like, all that this is going on within it. I think she could just start advancing to the temple now, just because things are looking a little bit dicey. And now, just gotta make our way into the throes of this cavern. 43. Oh my goodness, 43. How much defense do you have? You have 5 defense. 34. I mean, she will survive. But yeah, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. This is a map. This is a solidly long map. Yeah. Right now, currently, I'm just trying to de-stress from all the school that I'm doing. I'm already close to the halfway point on this term already, so at the very least I'll have like a week in which I'm going down to visit family in southern United States. I haven't really been down there at all to begin with. Like, that's gonna be a first for me. That's gonna be a first for me. Okay. 1 simulacrum. HP, skill, speed, luck, resistance. Oh, sheesh. That's some range. That's a... 32. I wonder if there is, like, you know, different promotions depending on, like, the character. Well, like, they may have, like... Some Myrmidon might go for, like, a Swordmaster. Others transform into Rune Blades. I wonder if Horatio is supposed to, like, promote into that, since he's technically a true Myrmidon, according to, Flynn's, like, little recountants over in the Weezer episode. Oh god, the Weezer episode. So yeah, like 32 is... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like literally every single one has the potential to be put to sleep. Oh goodness gracious. Oh, either way, I'm just gonna have Peggy still gain EXP just so that I don't have to think about it. Level up for Todsworth, HP, and speed. Nothing too ridiculous so far. Dodged the acid breath. Peggy's probably gonna gain another level from that. Yep. There we go. Magic speed resistance. And now she has a C rank in light magic. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I think it's probably best to, like, just try and, like, feed a sacrifice to the the sleep trickster, just so don't have to worry much about, you know, utilizing restore stabs. Probably gonna sacrifice Peggy and Yvonne and then have Kenneth be the main healer. And Kenneth and Apollo be the main healers. Yeah, that's solid. That is solid. Okay. Oh no, you're going to... That's fine too. Put Joseph to sleep. Yeah, let's do it. Do the simulacrum of that dragon. And then... play. And then... do that. Drop you over here. And we get out of the range of the fire dragon real quick. And then with that, all of our sleepers will be taken out of the way. Oh, oops, never mind. Still pointless. Speed res. Cool. And the last use is going to put Athena to sleep. And no more sleep staff. I have a flame sword to give, and there's the divine dragon. I don't know if I'm going to use you or... I'm gonna use the assassin. I'm gonna use Jeff since, you know, he can gain a crap ton of experience anyway from just, like, attempting to kill stuff. I don't know what it is about thieves and just, like, their extra experience gains from just engaging in combat, but it really does make it easier for them to level up, especially if, you know, their caps are not too bad to begin with, and then it's like, oh, solidly powerful unit quicker. Even though they're technically not meant for combat, they can still serve a combat role. Especially with the items that are given to the player in this particular project. Like, it's really easy to make your thief characters broken. Thank you, Jeff. Level 10, HP, Strength, Luck, Resistance. Oh, okay. Simone's back. And your growth rates are not that bad, actually. They're not that bad at all, especially if you need a replacement sorcerer or staff bot. Like, that's solid. Those are incredibly solid growths. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, those eye drop items, they are solid for, like, investment units or pre-promotes that have solid growths but terrible bases so that they can keep up with the rest of the army. Play for Alexis the General. Okay, so Flame Sword will most likely be a bit... I'm going to give Nightfall and take... I'm so glad we had have that, like, spell to just completely waste stuff if we need it. Which I'm probably going to do, because, yeah. You're on a throne, so that means... Solid. Within 2 aisles of target on initiation. Okay. Oh, there's that flame sword. Obtained. Level 9, HP defense res. Well, she's finally getting a little bit more protection. That's helpful. Is there anything that I need to make sure about, like... Okay, nothing of note there. These do not move at all. They don't move at all. Holy moly. Almost done. Almost done with this. Almost done. Holy crap. This is so much walking. This is so much walking. For one map, man. The progenitor. The capstone of an ancient civilization. Reduced to this. Tragic, truly. But that's what Valkyrie's for. Let the past be done. Undone. Ugh, jeez. Okay, well, Athena's back. Take down that Guardian. There we go. HP, strength, magic, skill, luck, and resistance. Holy moly, what are those growths? Okay, well, anywho. That is a solid use of that. Especially since that's a Divine Dragon. Halves the HP. Thank you for that, Simone. And now, let's see here. Who do I give this kill to? That isn't too over-leveled. Probably don't want to give it to Ken since I think... I'll give it to Kenneth. Let's do it. Elder Magic's just completely doing everything. Just... Oof. Correct, I guess? Holy moly. Level 9, HP Strength Magic Skill Defense. Let's seize this. Here we are. The gift must be in here. I believe I see a compartment within the wall here. I give to you all the Pandora's box we opened. Is it the secret behind the simulacrums? I'd imagine. Is it right to take this? To risk another calamity? Perhaps not, but I think we know better than that. And this may reveal more than it's letting on. You're right, nothing left to it. And open. What is it? There's nothing here. Nothing? Was it a lie? I doubt so. And considering everything we've seen thus far, it's terrifying. And it's obvious. We weren't the first ones here. Someone from Atlantis must have taken the gift. And considering what we've seen, the river excavation, the dragons at the archives, are they intent on repeating history? Or ignoring it, perhaps. Either way, this confirms our worst fears. And we don't know how long they've had this power, or if they've refined it. But it still doesn't make sense. If the new capital... If Goranos were behind the new dragons, some other nation would have had to have stepped in by now. Do you think Atlantis is a puppet in all of this? I don't know. In any case, none of this sits well. And with those mercenaries headed towards Draen, we're on the clock. Come, let's return to the village outside. Didn't he mention doing research in Atlantis? What could this mean? Oh no. We don't have much time to spare. We need to get to Draen. Knowing what we know now, will that even be enough? Even before today, I'll admit, I was hesitant about the prospect of seizing such a stronghold. Knowing that Atlantis holds this power doesn't make it easier. But we can't leave those mercenaries out to dry. Pardon me? The garb. You're from Albacore. Is my father alright? The king is well. He wished for me to deliver a message, as well as a few objects. He apologizes for not being of adequate assistance. Hardly. Him doing this is more than enough for me. Let's see here. A tome. For you, Blair, I'd presume. A pair of lances. In your right hand is the stalwart, a lance of unmoving conviction. And in your left is the kingdom's most prized treasure, the Nusian, one of the finest weapons on the continent, and material proof of the first king's will. As for the tome, I know little of it, but I believe someone named Elcorian sent it for you, milady. He left a note in the cover. This spell, it's named Waning. He says it draws from my determination. He's too kind. The king also sent this. A keepsake and proof of your bloodline. I believe his letter may explain its significance. Thank you. Tell father I'm well, and that I'll be alright. I'll read his letter tonight. Of course. Is there anything else you'd like me to tell him? Tell him thanks for everything. Is that all? I can do that. Are you still sure about this, Zeke? You can still leave this all. Absolutely not. I've come this far. I'll not abandon all this. Figured you'd say that. don't think we need anything else. Safe travels, milady. Safe travels, Your Highness. We must go. Alright, we'll prepare on the road. Let's hope that will be enough. This diversion. Please tell me it'll have been worth it. Got waning. Holy crap. What is this tome? For Blair, Pierce Red was when at 50% HP. Okay, there is a personal tome. Stalwart. And... My son, I hope this letter finds you well. It brings me great sorrow, knowing how short our time was cut. And yet, I knew I must let you off to settle your doubts. In the chaos, I forgot to present to you what I had for so long cherished. It is a humble charm your mother had given me when we were red. Your mother passed shortly after your birth, as you may recall. She was a noble and resolute warrior, and she'd be proud of you. Proud as I am. Wear this charm, and remember who you are. You are the future of our great albacore. Finally, the promotion item! At least I assume it means Ascendant Seal. Promotes to Ascended. Swords, lances, axes, and bows. And it's a horseback unit. Okay, this is going to... Immortal at one range. Oh, did he learn Rifle King or something? Ah, Gerard. I was digging around and I found some of your old notes. So you have. Forget that rubbish. 'Twas but a fleeting dream. That's what I had thought, but the concept had stuck with me. And I had to refine it. Have a look. Wait. You solved the problem? This is amazing! To think we can go beyond mere simulacrums, creating genuine life from the departed. This will change the world, I'm certain. It's not without its flaws, but it's a start. You undersell yourself, friend. With this, our glorious future is finally within reach. You honor me, Gerard. Are you quite sure this is alright, though? There's some not quite noble implications to this whole procedure. That there may be, but all shall be worth it. You'll see. And your name may perhaps go down in history. The man who brought salvation unto mankind. Elcorian. Oh no! Oh, crap baskets! Okay, he is... Oh no! Of course, Gerard. This'll all be worth it. In any case, I must be off. There is much to be done. And so comes the end of an era. The mysteries of Holanis' fall have all been laid bare. Before Blair and Zeke awaits an uncertain future, against a foe with untold amounts of power at their disposal. To even the odds, they seek the assistance of mercenaries. Even so, will they prove a match for the shadows entangling Ulmaron? Only time can tell. But before that, yet another story must be told. A story of the selfless. A story of brave souls diving headfirst into fate. The story of Viridian. Another side story. Holy crap, this ROM hack is absolutely insane. I gotta get some lunch, man. Holy crap. I will see you in the next video, because... Jesus. Redna created something absolutely insane. Stay classy, you wonderful weirdos. Oh, dear God.